George Osborne has been made editor of the Evening Standard. Well, that doesn't sound f***ing dodgy, does it? George Jobsborne. Calm down, peasants. Yes, okay. I was formerly the Chancellor, and I'm still the MP for Tatton in Cheshire. I think I'm saying it right. Is that how the peasants pronounce it locally? Cheshire. Very rural sounding. I wonder if there are any factories there. Aren't poor people quaint? And they're very rhythmic as well when they move to their music. People have argued in George Osborne's defence. Now listen to me, George Osborne is perfectly entitled to work at the Evening Standard. If you really want the brightest and best people running the country, don't you think you should give them the opportunity to also seek out lucrative and intellectually stimulating appointments in other areas? No, I freaking don't. And while you're at it, shove a pheasant right up your bumhole. It's different. It's not like me, for example. I'm a comedian. Tomorrow I might write a book. Who gives a shit? But if tomorrow I went to work as a comedy critic for a newspaper, well, first of all, I'd stab myself in the face before my fellow comics could. But if I were to do that, do you not think there'd be a slight problem if one night I'm on stage and the next night I'm holding myself to account? That's what's going on when an elected member of parliament is also controlling a massive media outlet whose stories end up all over the world. And George Osborne doesn't want you to realise that. What a lot of nonsense, Mr. Grimshaw. Russell Kane. Calm down, peasants, really. I will report openly and honestly anything that goes on, particularly in the Tory government. I am in no way conflicted. And then the next day, gather around editorial team, just to let you know, we will not be printing the story about Philip Hammond getting dressed up as Agamemnon while an Eton choir boy sucks him off. There's no need to report Jeremy Hunt drinks the blood from a pensioner in a hallway. Let's run this story instead. People on benefits smell. How's that for a headline? Now I control the world, and I control how the world is described. George Jobsborne has form here. He's also earning 650 grand a year, working part-time for BlackRock, an investment fund, who he met with 5 times while he was still Chancellor. I'm completely able to be objective. Trust me. Trust in me, peasants. I'm just going to meet with BlackRock during my lunch hour. Just to let you know, Mr. Osborne, if you do skew things in our favour while you're Chancellor, we'll give you 650 grand a year for working 1 day a week. That's 162 grand a quarter, or 13 grand a day. If you'd mind not masturbating in the office, Mr. Osborne. It's obscene. I don't want an elected member of parliament who swears in Latin in charge of how parliament is reported. It doesn't make freaking sense. I would rather see Rolf Harris made head teacher of a junior school. I would have more fucking trust in his integrity. If everyone would like to come in from playtime, good luck, George Osborne. If there's one thing you've never set, it's a standard of any kind. There's only one bit of the newspaper you should be in charge of: the crossword. 1 across, 4 letters, starts with C, and is the MP for Tatton. Very witty, Mr. Kane. But however much you rant, I will still win. I always win. Love me now, Daddy, more than when I dressed as Achilles.